This is a real clever little trick that an old painter friend of ours showed us, and I think it's really neat. When you're painting with a can of paint and a brush, it's very common for most of us to do the following. When you dip the brush into the paint, like so, you usually get the excess paint off the brush by wiping it on the inside of the lip of the can, like this. Unfortunately, what happens is the excess paint then settles in the lip of the can, and two things then occur. First of all, when you come to put the lid on and hammer it down tight, the paint in the lip of the can squirts out all over your brand new shirt, which serves you right because you shouldn't have been painting in good clothes in the first place, right? And secondly, when the paint in the lid dries, it seals the lid on the paint can so tightly that short of dynamite, nothing is going to get it open. Well, some people like to prevent this by making little holes in the lip with a hammer and a nail for the paint to drain through back into the can. But you're still left with a certain amount of paint in the lip, usually. A better and much easier idea is to do this. Take a strong rubber band and stretch it over the can like so. Now make sure that you arrange it so that the band lies across the middle of the mouth of the can, like this. Now, when you dip your brush into the paint, like so, you then wipe the brush off onto the rubber band, like this. And the excess paint simply falls back into the paint can where it belongs. No muss, no fuss. Isn't that neat? Now, while I got this can of paint here, let me quickly give you another tip. Before you put the can of paint away, take the brush you've been painting with and mark the level of the paint inside on the outside of the can, like that. This achieves two things. Firstly, when you come to use that paint again, you'll immediately know, without having to open it, how much paint is left in the can. And secondly, you'll know the exact color. And thirdly, you'll feel real smart.